Listen to Schroeder here in Bakersville. Just has a court-way character to ringside. Great Seth, in the eyes of many, the main.
Oh, what a pain in the ass.
Massive 24 hours for this man and 5 others. Solo Sikoa, Andrade, Americano, Penta, Andrade, and of course, LA Knight. Yeah, that is going to decide the trajectory of one of these men's immediate career. Who will grab
The show is on, everyone. I'm just getting that set up.
streaming live tomorrow on Bakersville. I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth freaking Rollins. Tomorrow night, I take everything. When I win the Money in the Bank contract,
Yep.
I will have
Well, he might win it.
absolute power. I will have total control over this entire industry.
OTC, 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 OTC.
I don't think he can hear you. He's off on the island of irrelevancy, where we put him after WrestleMania. Now that absolute power, that total control, that doesn't just extend to Raw, no. That includes Smackdown as well. And so we have come here to deliver a message. Anyone who stands in our way will suffer the same fate as anyone who has already stood in our way. Sami Zayn stood in our way. He's in the dirt. CM Punk stood in our way. Poof, gone. Roman Reigns
Gone.
stood in our way. And he is missing in action. Roman Reigns is not coming to save you. Roman
Terry.
Reigns doesn't care about you. Roman Reigns has never cared about you. But you know who has? You know who has? Seth freaking Rollins. And I will drag all of you, kicking and screaming if I have to, into the future, because that's what I do. It's what I do. Not just for me, not just for us, for the entire industry, and there is nobody who can stop me.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe there's somebody willing to try here on Smackdown. Raw's Power Trio, saying hello to Smackdown's Power Trio. Solo Sikoa, the U.S. Champion Kenta Fatu, and the newest addition to beef up Solo's family interest, the powerhouse JC Mateo.
Okay, this is interesting.
Solo Sikoa has the exact same intentions as Seth freaking Rollins does tomorrow night at Money in the Bank, grabbing that briefcase and the contract held therein. Solo and Seth, less than 24 hours away. Paul Heyman's looking rather nervous. So much history between Heyman and Solo Sikoa. Very little positive.
This is a good, interesting start. This is definitely very interesting.
Said that anybody gets in your way that you're going to lay them up. That's right. And you said that there's nobody here to stop you. That's right. Well, we're standing here right now.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let's go.
Is that so? Well, Seth, by the looks of it, looks like you got yourself a little bloodline here going on, huh? Who are you supposed to be? Right-hand man Jey Uso?
Okay, Solo, go on.
And you? Who are you supposed to be? The honorary you, Sami Zayn? After everything we've been through, we went to war together at War Games. And now you no call, and all of a sudden you show up and team up with this guy. Oh, and you got yourself a wise man. Speaking of wise man, long time no see.
Ooh, I like this.
Choose your next words very carefully.
I like it. I like it.
All right, let's cut to the chase. All I know is tomorrow night, I'm climbing the ladder. I'm grabbing that contract. And all that power and control that you say you talk about, it'll all be mine.
Okay.
I see. Solo, this is your turn. You feel threatened. You want to come push back. Are you threatened because Braun Breaker is the future of this industry and you're not? Are you threatened because Big Bronson Reed can squish you like a bug at the snap of my fingers? Well, you should be threatened, man. But what you should really be worried about is the fact that your own family would rather stab you in the back than have your back. What's up, Jacob? You like you want to say something. Come on, take the mic from Solo. You know, let Solo talk to you.
Man, shut up, man. All right, I see what you're trying to do.
No.
Shut your mouth, Seth. It ain't gonna work.
Look, I'm just saying, he's a Samoan werewolf. I was thinking we could come up with a new nickname for him, like maybe Solo's bitch.
Oh. Oh, no.
No. Hey. In all seriousness, Solo, took a lot of courage, a lot of guts for you to walk out of here.
Okay.
Talk to me the way you are. I gotta be honest with you. You're threatened by us. Threatened just a little bit by one Fatu in this ring, but it ain't you.
Get him, Jacob. Come on, Jacob. Get him.
Seth calling him off, but Breaker a little hesitant to break that face off with Fatu.
Breaker lacks the ability to flinch, but perhaps smartly ahead of Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins taking himself and his men out of danger.
Rising out his eyes, they go. Without coming to blows. The sight of those two together. Oh! Jimmy Uso! He's clearing the house!
Well, look at that distraction. Jimmy Uso has a major problem with Solo Sikoa's crew, Adelaide, striking at exactly the right moment.
Big brother! Jimmy Uso is here! We're going to start the weekend. Here we got Jimmy Uso against JC Mateo next. Tomorrow.
Okay. We're off to a rousing start here. I like it.
The superstars of AAA and WWE clash in a one-of-a-kind event. The future lies here. WWE Worlds Collide. Tomorrow, special start time 3 p.m. Eastern. Available in English and Spanish on YouTube.
That's a good ass start.
From a baseball game to a show
Oh,
on
shit.
Fox without leaving DirecTV. It's like all their apps and channels are connected.
Yeah, let's chill with the commercials. Got chill on the commercials. That's a good start. Seth meant C. We got story progression. Seth said it doesn't matter if they're on Smackdown or not. They're running the show. And Solo didn't like that. And you still building up the tension with Solo and Jacob at the same time. That worked. Because even if Jacob breaks off from that, Jacob's ready to go. He'll take on anybody. That was good. I like that. That was good. Yep, that sure was. That was pretty good. That was a good start. It was a very good start. Hold on.
We are underway here in Bakersville. Sold-out Dignity Health Arena as we start the evening with Jimmy Uso facing off JC Mateo, former Owen and the new powerhouse to the Smackdown roster.
Jimmy Uso last week prevented Mateo and crew. Launching a beatdown after Mateo's victory. It's after many weeks of issues between Jimmy Uso and Solo's crew.
Go back a few weeks ago to the Money in the Bank qualifier when Solo Sikoa was able to get past Jimmy Uso and Ray Phoenix. And JC Mateo and JC Mateo made their presence felt ringside during that. And then 2 weeks ago, a tag team crossbody from up top from Big Jimmy to the cover and a quick kick out by Mateo. A couple weeks ago,
You trying to eat for Jimmy? Damn, this thing.
Tag team victory on Uso and Phoenix. And it was Solo Sikoa who played a distracted role ringside then.
Talking about Money in the Bank qualifiers, how about Solo and JC inadvertently costing Jade and Plateau a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match last week. Major tension between that trio on the
Let's go, Jimmy.
For now, at least, we've been smoothed over.
And tomorrow's the day, Money in the Bank from the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. It'll be a 4 o'clock local start here in Southern California, 7 p.m. streaming out of the event. Earlier today on YouTube is the
I'll be here for that.
exciting Worlds Collide event. Once again, Satan can still come back as JC.
You want to get your ass kicked? Get your ass kicked.
The recruitment bias will run.
Well, I'll tell you right now, inarguably, Jimmy Uso, to me, has been floundering of late. He's been lacking career direction. It may be distasteful to him to relink up with old brother Solo Sikoa. However, it must be a tempting offer. More opportunities to get back to the very top of the card in this group. Solo is handing olive branch after olive branch and as yet falling on deaf ears.
Yeah, you and I got to spend some time with Jimmy earlier today, and I'm sure you feel the way I do that he's not bashful about expressing that and understanding the realities of where he is in his career arc.
He knows full well that this is a guy, Jimmy Uso, who is one half of the greatest tag team of all time. A WrestleMania main eventer, and lately he's been just grabbing random opportunities, tagging up with random people, whoever it is, to try and get a little traction in his career. And very little to me has been working at the level most of us expect from Jimmy Uso.
Meanwhile, in there against this powerful, strong, compact, explosive JC Mateo.
And it's just been too easy so far for JC Mateo, who gets his big, strong and powerful. But really it's the distractions on the outside that have given JC Mateo repeated opportunities to dominate this one. Of course, Jimmy now attempting to turn things around.
Yeah, smart to get on the wing, lands the uppercut, and now he's got him lined up. Big Jim!
Big Jim, going for broke. It's highly effective, but you've got to be concerned about the proximity to Fatu and Solo Sikoa.
Controlling on one side and that dangerous scare Fatu on the other.
Fatu's just a constant threat. I don't care what Solo Sikoa says. Jacob Fatu is not a controllable human being.
Yes.
Look at that for a man with the body type and size of Mateo to get up and land that drop kick.
On WhatsApp, your personal messages, they're yours. We can't see.
All right, at least we're getting a picture-in-picture commercial here. So we know the match isn't going to end during the commercial. But JC's in control, as expected. I don't know. I don't think it would be terrible if Jimmy turned heel and rejoined. I don't think it would be terrible. I don't. I'm not saying he should, but I don't think it would be awful. But I also feel like that tag match tomorrow is going to end up being a Night of Champions, like 6-man, with Jimmy, Jey, and Cody against Cena, Logan, and Travis Scott. So whoever doesn't win tomorrow is going to win then. I don't know why, but I feel like it's what's going to happen. We'll see, but Cobb is still in control during the commercial picture-in-picture here. I imagine once they come back, Jimmy's going to probably fire up before losing, but he's starting to fire up now. Was. Mateo's got him down. Jimmy's fighting from underneath like a good babyface would. Pause. No Brazil. Solo's telling him the wrench, the headlock, I guess, the choke, whatever the hell it is that he's doing. Jimmy's firing back.
JC Mateo. The night before Money in the Bank competition, and Jimmy was told that being JC Mateo and Jacob Fatu from Solo Sikoa earned that spot. The athleticism of JC Mateo for his size is marvelous.
Wow, the explosivity that JC Mateo holds in those boots. A guy this big, a guy this wide, should never be allowed to pull off a move like that. That was symbolic Miles S. Devastating.
Time and time again throughout this match, throughout recent weeks, Solo Sikoa has made the offer. Jim, you can come back. Do you want to come back? Do you want to join up? Time and time again, the offer's been rejected, and thus the punishment continues.
This does not appear to be about beating Jimmy Uso tonight. It appears to be about torturing Jimmy Uso to convince him to re-enter Solo's group.
Oh, big Jim, Samoan drop.
Oh, Samoan drop. Okay.
Inside Big Jim Uso.
Okay, crowd's not bad tonight. Okay.
That's the first part of it. For Big Jim now tapping into this energy from this loyal band of supporters here in Bakersville, California.
Right up the run. Trying to come back is Mateo. Uso trying to get him up again for that Samoan drop, but instead gets caught.
Roll two fingers, JC Mateo. Still on his feet. That is astounding from the big man.
Just nice to see somebody break something doesn't really count.
Just absorbing punishment and staying in the fight.
This time Mateo comes in and eats a big elbow. Jimmy gets the best of it. And the kick out of that too.
Yeah, this deep into a match of this beat up, this exhausted, pulling out that.
A solid first half hour. I'm not complaining. You at least got a hint of a possible Bloodline 2.0, if they're still called that, and whatever Seths group's called, because they don't have a name yet. I don't hate it. Or at least Jacob getting in with somebody. I don't hate it.
It's been a tough battle for him from the start.
Capable of generating so much talk, so much momentum.
Looking to finish it here.
Ooh.
Barely, and I mean barely getting that right shoulder. All right. Okay.
Come on, Jimmy.
Still playing the diplomat on the outside to Jacob Fatu is Solo Sikoa. Burning a hole right through him with this Jimmy Uso on JC Mateo.
Super kick. Right under the chin. And another. The big man's wobbling. Spear. Great opportunity for Big Jim.
A lot of distance and he's recovered though. We all know what he's going for. Solo Sikoa.
Of course he does.
Of course.
Lies on the apron. And so is Fatu. As he squared up with Jacob now.
Oh. Jacob got hit. Jimmy wins? Wow. Jimmy gets the roll up and the win. Oh.
Once again, Solo Sikoa needs to pull out some major diplomacy before these two explode at each other.
He's the problem, not me, says JC. They were rolling to the end of Smackdown a week ago. Now, just one more sleep until they have the much-anticipated tag team match. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso opposite John Cena and Logan Paul. The final words before Money in the Bank coming up later tonight.
Guilia, you made your intentions very clear last week. Yeah, but allow me to make something very clear to you. That I have worked my ass off to get this. And if you want a shot at the Women's United States Championship, you are going to have to pry it from my lifeless body. Because I am not giving this up willingly. Oh no, I like you. You're a monkey man. Wow.
The U.S.
What is this?
The following contest is a Bakersville brawl, scheduled for one fall. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. Introducing first, accompanied by Alpha Fire and Chelsea Green, representing the Secret Herbist, a Bakersfield brawl next. Zelina Vega, Hyper David when we return.
I have no idea what the hell a Bakersfield brawl is, but chances are the Herbists are going to interfere and get involved because there's no DQ or Julia maybe, I don't know. But anyway, bathroom break real quick. Oh, mercy. Okay. We back from commercial yet? We are not. Not that I'm too jazzed about this match, but, you know, hey. That's all right. I'm not too jazzed about this match, to be honest with you. I'm really not. But it is what it is. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I know. But it is what it is.
Tonight's fancy upgrade presented by Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted. Please drink responsibly. I mean, they get the
Not everything's going to be a banger, but, you know, we'll see.
It's tough working with family, right? What you're going through, I've been there, and I don't ever regardless of your situation. Man to man, face to face, I want you to know, at some point, I'm coming for the U.S. Championship.
Okay? We'll line it up all the way here, Webber. Because if you don't take care of your business when it comes to me, you better get aligned with it, just like the rest of these suckers. Y'all know what I mean?
Night of Champions, Damian versus Jacob.
Friday Night Smackdown is presented by Twisted Tea, Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted. Please drink responsibly. You can feel it in the air here in California. Money in the Bank weekend has arrived. And her opponent from Queens, New York, she is the Women's United States Champion, Zelina. She has been that U.S. champ for 42 days, and it has been a great display of pretty performances and constantly countering bigger opponents, surprising rivals, coming up with comeback wins. 42 days with the title, most recently defeating Alma Fire Indigo, retaining against Chelsea. That was when she broke her nose at Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, some great stats for Zelina Vega in recent weeks, but this is a Bakersfield brawl.
Whatever the hell that means. I have no idea what the hell a Bakersfield brawl is, but it's just a way for the Herbis to have the advantage over.
Very well. She's been on a tear against Chelsea Green and Secret Service. She's won 7 of her last 8. 4 of 6 have come against Chelsea Green.
Well, I gotta be honest with you, I saw the entrance of Chelsea Green in the Secret Service. You got the nose mask for Chelsea's broken nose. You had Piper Niven coming out in highly unprofessional sunglasses. And then you've got the tie of Alma Fire, which is incredibly loose. And I've got to tell you, it looks to me like the Secret Service are just washing out at the moment. Thanks to the success of Vega. Oh, the kendo! This Vega is so slippery, always has a drink on her sleeve.
Okay, so it's like a street fight.
There are street fight rules here in a Bakersfield brawl. No DQs, no countouts. We're going at it here. Zelina and Piper.
Do whatever you like. It's all perfectly legal. But like I say, now the tables have turned. Things are heavily in the favor of Piper Niven, who should be teaching Vega a lesson here. But once
It is what it is.
back to the kendo, and she dismisses it and just gets the business against Piper. Kick out and roll out.
Secret Service, they must rue the day they ever decided to tussle with Zelina Vega, who was made the wise to be physically.
Tables. That's typical.
On the apron, lines her up and stomps right on her back.
It's been the story of the last 6 or 7 weeks here on Smackdown and on PLEs. Zelina Vega is just one step ahead of Chelsea Green's crew. Week after week after week.
Week after week after week.
Big run up on the step. Piper able to get the best of her. Up on her shoulders and slams her head down on the hard edge of the apron.
Well, that can break a jaw, that can scramble the brains, and it can certainly break a nose. And it's all fair game.
Oh, boy.
Basement cross body, completely shaking the ring. It's dominance here for the Secret Service.
Seriously, you're not alien anymore?
The Greys implanted an inhibitor in.
That's alright. It is what it is. They got 3 hours to kill. I'm not going to really complain. Oh, damn. A Domino's commercial made me hungry. Can we get back to it, or? No picture-in-picture, so I guess we're not back to it, but.
Think you can guess where you are? Mark your X.
All right, come on.
Great familiarity between these rivals, Zelina Vega and Piper Niven, but different circumstances with the match style. This is a Bakersville brawl. This is street fight rules, and Piper Niven has the chain wrapped around her right fist, and she's looking to choke Zelina Vega with it, who's trying to hold on, Wade.
This is my favorite moment. You got a referee on there who wants to jump in, but there's nothing he can do. It's all legal. And Zelina Vega is going to have a scar for a smile after this. More like the Joker from the Dark Knight.
The pressure that was being applied by Piper Niven.
Look at the pain in the eyes of Zelina Vega.
Oh.
And then knees her right in the back and smashes her head on that turnbuckle.
Lost a couple of teeth in the process there.
Okay.
Take another look at this. Face first. Avec the chair into that turnbuckle, and Zelina Vega incredibly concerned about her dental work right now. Well, there's no rest, Mike Zelina. You earned this.
Piper has set up that steel chair a few times. Once between the turnbuckles, another in the corner.
Several collisions from Vega, and this one might be the best of the bunch.
Oh, the counter! No! She's able to counter with the DDT! Scrapping Zelina Vega, but Piper Niven rolls out.
Piper Niven has no clue where she's at, but somehow instinct kicked in. And she got out of trouble for now. Take another look at this. The salute. Gave that slight bit of an opportunity for Zelina Vega to turn it into a DDT. And seize the momentum once again.
Oh, goes up top, the moonsault. Takes them all out. Chelsea in the secret purpose. And she
Okay.
goes big right into Alba Fire. Alba Fire, who she recently defeated.
I felt that was a little unnecessary. A cheap shot at Alba Fire, but right now it's all about Zelina Vega going straight with all.
All right, Zelina.
Simple, a fair pull to the jaw of Vega. A giant slap. There's nothing pretty, but it is highly effective. We're talking about highly effective. Where the hell are we going in?
Piper's clapping right up there with Vega. Piper Niven looking for the superplex. Fighting back with body shot after body shot. And then the headbutt is a diminutive Zelina Vega.
I don't like the look of this at all, Joe Tess. I know what Vega's going for.
Super cut red drive Bailey.
What the second one?
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Into the cover lateral press. Oh, and Alba Fire comes into the ring. And now Chelsea Green gets involved and is beating down her cheap rival who took the title from her.
Oh, wait, there's no doubt. There's no disqualification. You know why, Joe Tess?
It's a Bakersville
brawl, and it's the best call in the history of Nick Aldis.
It is over delivery.
Chelsea Green and her secret service over-deliver every time they're on TV, Joe Tess. I'm glad you finally come around. Oh, we
We see them bringing a table into the ring as
Here comes the table.
slams down, sit out, onto the floor.
I mean, you can throw Vega into the ring now, get an easy pin, but it's not just about the win tonight. It's about making a statement. It's about making an example of someone who has humiliated Chelsea Green's secret service week after week.
And the numbers game has driven me too much right now.
The numbers game, the power game, the intensity. Zelina Vega made her bed, and now she is going to line it.
United States champion. 42 days with that title.
We're about to witness some grievous bodily harm.
Oh no.
From the mean, the moody, the magnificent kind of living.
Viper's looking to come. Oh, Julia is here. Julia evens things up.
Who's Julia doing?
Julia who will be in the women's Money in the Bank. And look at Vega. Back on her feet, and Julia's got a kendo stick in hand. Oh, wow. Just in time. My, oh, my. Right through, snapping that slingshot tail on the wing.
Julia helped Zelina.
Well, thank goodness for Julia to come in when the numbers game is going so south against Zelina Vega. She raises her hand in appreciation. Tomorrow you'll see her pivot. Oh! What is she doing?
I saw that coming.
What was that all about?
Julia, highly protected over who gets the beat up Zelina Vega, it would seem. That US title is mine.
Title in hand and stepping right on up. The former NXT champion. The night before she makes her PLE debut, letting it be known what she is targeting.
Julia, of course, will be in 6-woman tag here on Smackdown later on this evening. Perhaps that was a little warm-up for her.
Okay.
What a scene here in Bakersville.
Got banged up for Monday, but ain't nothing like that. Good. Look good. What's up with you? You straight? Yeah, good. Why nobody keep asking me that? Oh, chill, man. You got a match tomorrow? Big time match on Monday? We just want to make sure to eat, man. Ready to eat when it's time to eat? Good. I'm a champion now. That's what champs do. Answer the play, win the call. But look, though, the only thing we got to worry about is what John Cena and Logan Paul have to say to that. Other than that, worry about tomorrow. Yeah. I can't. Initially, I had convinced myself that someone of your standing, someone that you so loved by the WWE Universe, using the Black Mass. Using the Black Mass was almost respectful. And in a weird way, I still respect it, but the longer I think about it, the more I think that you stole something from me. And that does not sit well with me. See, it's funny what the human mind can do. Now,
Interesting.
I want to take away all this security that you had in our ranch. No Shinsuke Nakamura. No relaxed rules. Just you and me. And none of all the shadows that be there. And I'll drag you into my unseen what's left of you. But if you beat me out tonight, I will look you in the eyes. I will shake your hand. And I will admit defeat. We come back. It is revenge time for Aleister Black. Thought he had the dog. Today was a money play.
Okay. All right. Aleister, LA Knight next. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God! What the? No. Commercials. Commercials bad. Commercials bad. So obviously, LA Knight and Aleister are next. LA Knight. Aleister Black. All right. That's the next chapter. Boy, this stream stuff kills my battery. Ah, damn. What the fuck is... This thing is bugging. All right, 1 hour down, 2 to go. Lordy. So that's happening now. You've got the 6-woman tag, and then I would imagine the tag team thing is going to close the show. But what else they got for the next 2 hours? I don't know. I hope it gets some time, but still, got still a lot to kill. You only got 2 things that I know of left. Because you already did 2 matches I didn't know were happening. I mean, you packed a lot into an hour. I'm not complaining about that part. That's a lot packed into the first hour, but now you got another 2 hours of I don't know what, other than 2 things.
Map it out for you, folks. YouTube, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon local time for Worlds Collide in the Kia Forum. Then a special 90-minute countdown show for Money in the Bank. When you're going to be on that, as well as on the Gold Ring side for Money in the Bank, streaming on Peacock at 7 p.m. Eastern. Right to the show.
Yep.
Scheduled for one fall. Infinitely first from Los Angeles, California. Weighing in at the 240 pounds.
Hey. Yeah.
I mean, Bakersfield is loving this. I can't even imagine tomorrow when LA Knight is actually in LA, what the reception's going to be like.
Well, I think I've already sweat out half of my body weight here in Bakersville. It's so hot. LA Knight has just sent this place into meltdown. Can somebody crack the air conditioning? Yeah, I agree. Bakersfield got a massive 24 hours ahead of it, as like many other superstars wanting to take his career to the very top level.
LA Knight's winning the briefcase. I'm calling it. He's winning the briefcase. I'll talk about it at the end of the stream, but
Let me talk to you.
yeah.
It's that time of year again. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Money in the Bank season.
Yeah.
Now think about it. You do a little bit of math here. Yeah. This is my third year in a row of being in Money in the Bank.
Yep.
What's that, sir? You said third time's the charm? What you think? Third time's the charm?
Yeah.
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 But I'm not satisfied with that. I'm not happy with that because I look at 5 guys running out here. You got Penta. All right, we like him a little bit. We know he's going to do everything under the sun to try and reach up and grab that case. We got Andrade. Okay, we like him a little bit too. Another guy who's going to do every possible thing that he can to get up there. Because, of course, he's in Money in the Bank. Everybody in Money in the Bank is going to do every single thing they can do. But these guys are going to take it to another level. But after I get to those two guys that maybe we can respect a little bit, then we get to the goon side of things.
Oh. Yep.
And then we get to El Grande Americano Gable. Well, that was a mixed reaction. We like him or we don't. Dummy number 2, Solo. I had a feeling that'd be about it. I feel the same way, if I'm honest. Hey, look, Solo, we've done this a million times. I can drop you on your head one more time, climb the ladder and take that case, no problem. But then I think about dummy number 3.
Oh.
I think about a man that I haven't had a whole lot of interaction with. I think about a guy who's recently got himself a little bit crewed up. He's got a couple guys running around with him, and I'm talking about Seth Rollins.
Talk to him.
Seth's been here. He's done that. He's had that case. He's been the champion. As a matter of fact, he's going to want to come in tomorrow, and he's going to want to burn it down.
Yep.
And Seth, what you got to understand is there's nothing hotter than an LA Knight with LA Knight in LA tomorrow night. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what that means is you ain't going to be burning the damn thing down because you're going to get burned by this man. Yeah. But before we get there, I got to think about tonight. And tonight, well, Aleister Black, he had a shot. And I understand. Look, this is a big deal here. Money in the Bank's a big deal. Money in the Bank can make careers, it can break careers. So I understand why your feelings got hurt at the fact that I went ahead and stole the pin from him. But man, it's a 3-way match. I did what I had to do, and I got the job done. If you got a problem with that, if that hurt your feelings, I'm sorry for you. But now what you did is you set yourself up to get your feelings hurt one more time. Yeah. And you will know coming into LA, coming into California. Well, we're in Vegas today. He ain't going to be in LA. He's going to be sitting on the couch.
You'll be sitting on the couch watching this man showing everybody whose game this is. With
Everybody is singing. Yeah.
And a fascinating return to WWE from Aleister Black. This will be his fifth match since coming back over a month ago. Coming off a lone loss on Smackdown in his entire career, and now he faces the man who took that triple threat from him. Or as I just said moments ago, I did what I have to do.
Mr. Black feels like that victory in qualification for Money in the Bank was stolen from him.
It's Black against
LA Knight.
This July, WWE and Atlanta are bringing the classics back. 8,000 American Bash. Saturday night's main event. And the history-making all-women's spectacle Evolution. 3 massive shows. 1 unforgettable weekend.
The Altamira fire took our city.
Mercy. That's another long ass weekend. I don't mind it. It's more content. But whew. It's alright. We'll get it done. Oh, man. What are you at? 10 after. Oh, my God. That's the problem with these 3-hour Smackdowns, man. It's just 3 hours, and it's like it's not bad. Like when it's actually on, it's not bad, but it's just the 3 hours. It's like because even when you have picture in picture, which is fine because you can kind of see what's going on, they just don't do it the whole night. It's like the commercial parts where the 3 hours really feels like 6. And it drags a little bit. I mean, at least this time tomorrow, Money in the Bank will be probably at the main event. And I'll talk about that a little bit at the end. Because I didn't do official predictions, but I'll do it at the end. I don't hate those. That doesn't look like an awful thing to have.
Going away with you here. Sold out Dignity Health Arena. LA Knight and Aleister Black see each other again after a few weeks ago when they were in the Money in the Bank triple threat qualifier that Aleister Black puts up a great position to win. With his offensive assault and Shinsuke Nakamura, that LA Knight, just Aleister Black thought he could put it away. LA Knight came in the ring, tossed Black, made the cover, got the win, earned his way to be the men's Money in the Bank ladder match tomorrow, just down the road in LA. Back and forth they go.
I completely disagree with the perspective of Aleister Black. I get the frustration of that black mass there, but LA Knight something too twice for it. But that implication that somehow Knight stole the victory and qualification for the Money in the Bank ladder match has not sat well at all with the megastar, who tonight is looking to extinguish all doubt by putting Black down.
He said, hey, listen, triple threat, I'm doing what I had to do.
Just the nature of it. You don't have a divine right to a victory or a pin just because you hit the move that kept the opponent down.
The fact, though, the concern of taking on a match like this matchup of skills round and round, they go to the bank before you compete in Money in the Bank. But that's who LA Knight is. His 24th match now of this calendar year. That's the most in WWE this year, right?
Yeah, out of cumulative minutes of in-ring competition in 2025, I'm willing to bet that LA Knight is at the front of the pack, and it's admirable, yes, but it has consequences. And I'll tell you right now, Joe Tess, burning the candle at both ends is not a good long-term strategy for anybody. There is a price to pay in the form of fatigue.
By the way, he's playing the 24 matches. He has 13 wins this calendar year. That's the second most total wins in WWE. Stephanie McCarron has 14. Stephanie's later tonight. We'll see tomorrow. Dr. Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. It's a fascinating group that's put together. Those 6 women going for the briefcase.
All those victories you just mentioned about LA Knight will pale in comparison to the one he can pull off tomorrow night in Los Angeles if he grabs the briefcase. And the contract therein, and almost surefire guarantee that in the not too distant future he will be acquiring gold the easy way.
That's my pick. I've heard stupid rumors that Triple H isn't a huge fan of LA Knight, but like, come on. Why would he keep getting like pushed it near the top if he was not liked? That doesn't make any sense.
He went for the DDT, but instead gets put down, and then they kick to the face from LA.
The mind games aren't working, the physical one certainly. Oh, man. Don't back it down by LA Knight here.
Quickly able to kick out his Aleister Black.
Lovely offensive Aleister Black. So quick, amazing reflexes, and then of course those Muay Thai strikes that practically nobody in the locker room has any form of defense for. It's not our game here in the wrestling ring. That's what makes Aleister Black so dangerous.
On the jawbreaker from Black. Quick to counter, went for that elbow. That was parried.
Back on those strikes again is Aleister Black.
Back in control. Black hooks the leg, looking for the win here.
And it's like boxing, Joe. You're the expert at that one. Every time LA knows how to strike. You know what? Block your kidney, I'll hit you in the jaw with a knee.
Yep. Kickboxing point.
I mean, that's it seems like the easiest, obvious choice is Seths to win. And he could very well win and cash in on Monday, but he's not. He's going to fail. If he does, he's going to fail. He's going to fail. I think he's either getting screwed out of the briefcase or he's going to get the briefcase, cash in, and get screwed and fail. And I will say why.
Right there, as Black with a leg sweep, and then the sliding knee comes in.
At this point, if you're LA Knight, you're begging somebody to grow.
He was going for that springboard moonsault, and instead, they're both out on the floor at the clothesline.
Just a few reactions to what just took place.
It's for a U.S. Open Championship.
Commercial, 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 commercial. We'll see about Seth, but it's going to be one of those two. I know that they're like, there was one outlet that said that they're like highly considering Solo, which would be a surprise. That's for damn sure, but it makes no sense. It doesn't. It absolutely doesn't make any sense. Unless they're going to waste the briefcase and he uses it on Jacob to screw him over or kick him out of the group, but you're really going to go through all that just to... You could, I guess. Because I know Triple H doesn't really love the Money in the Bank thing in general because you have to plan around it, but it would be a bit of a waste for Solo to win it to use it on Jacob, to further that storyline, to like kick Jacob out of their group. Obviously, it won't just be him and Jeff Cobb, Mateo. It would be somebody else would help, but like in that regard, no. It's going to be LA Knight, which I think is probably going to be the case. But if they go Seth is going to cash in and fail. It's going to go two different ways with that. Seth's going to get screwed out of winning, or he's going to cash in and fail on Monday.
Tomorrow afternoon in LA, as you see Black going through LA Knight. LA Knight's going to be a Money in the Bank, but he is taking a lot here. The moonsault comes through this time for Aleister Black, and LA Knight kicks out. Tomorrow he's going to be in Money in the Bank. Tonight he's dealing with the skill of Aleister Black.
The skill and the otherworldly athleticism of Aleister Black. So much is made of the mystique and the mind games, but far more terrifying for me is this level of physicality that keeps opponents guessing.
Swinging a black mass. LA ducks it. Goes for BMT.
Solid match.
Black. Back and forth they go. And finally the jumping neck breaker. LA Knight with momentum now.
Ladies and gentlemen, who's Jade Razors?
Leaping elbow go. Able to see that move coming though just in time.
It's LA Knight with those incredible reflexes, turning the tables on Aleister Black.
Again, was denied as he landed on his feet. A roll up. Came out at 2.
It's a good match.
Really neutralizing one another. Got to move for the alcohol counter. Full counter.
Surprised they're having him do this much the night before.
Fascinating to see this matchup. Two wildly skilled. Go for that moonsault again. But instead, Knight beats him right away. And there's a burning hammer as Knight. And rolling free and out of harm's way was Aleister Black.
Aleister Black has the old glassy eye on the outside. And then it's actually what the world is Seth Rollins doing?
He just came in and stopped LA Knight.
Well, we talked a little earlier about how Seth freaking Rollins has a master plan for tomorrow night in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Well, one of those opponents is now apparently a victim is the megastar LA Knight.
He's looking for another stop. Oh, and Aleister Black is going to confront him. And Ron Breaker is in the ring. Spear! Breaker hits the spear!
Wrong place, wrong time for Aleister Black, who is apparently collateral damage.
Oh, and the senton by Big Bronson Reed. Tomorrow, LA Knight has to deal with. Oh, spear on Knight!
LA Knight has to make it to tomorrow first. What condition is the megastar going to be in? The Money in the Bank ladder match. That's what this is all about. Sopping up one of the biggest threats to Seth freaking Rollins' path to victory in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
What was a brilliant match. Interrupted by Seth Rollins. Everybody here at Smackdown should have taken notice right from the start. Those
Interesting.
participants tomorrow in the men's ladder match. Seth Rollins and this alliance with Breaker and Bronson Reed.
Well, it's not to get the station. We've seen how dominant that power trio can be. Now they pull their efforts apparently for one night over here to SmackDown and then to Money in the Bank tomorrow.
Of course, Money in the Bank tomorrow, 7 p.m. streaming on Peacock. But as for other massive new plans being put forth, Raw General Manager Adam Pearce, our SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis, here they are.
At WWE, things tend to move pretty fast. This week, we're climbing the ladder at Money in the Bank. And next week, well, we're kicking off the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments.
And this year, it's bigger than ever. The tournaments begins with 4 fatal 4-way matches in the men's and women's division, and the winners advance.
From there, it becomes a code-branded singles competition with semifinals and the finals.
And those finals, they take place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and Night of Champions.
But the stakes could not be higher, because the King and Queen of the Ring get a title match against the top champion of their respective brands at the biggest event of the summer, SummerSlam.
So good luck, everybody.
Oh, I like that.
And woman win.
What a headline-grabbing announcement.
Oh.
Adam Pearce, the return of the King.
Now I like that. King and Queen of the Ring get a title shot at SummerSlam. I like that.
She is Jade Cargill.
What is up?
What's going on, Jade?
Listen, I know tomorrow night you'd love to have been part of the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, but how good does it feel knowing that now you get to compete in the Queen of the Ring tournament?
I mean, it feels great. Now, understand, I won't have that between climbing that ladder and grabbing that briefcase, but I'm
I like it. You make the King and Queen of the Ring make sense. There's your to set up your main event to SummerSlam, and you get the big names in the tournament. I like it.
I'm taking it.
Honey,
Oh, it's great. Now my SmackDown feed's gonna get wonky.
No matter what time zone you're in, it's always
Okay, well, I guess Tiffany's coming up next, but my SmackDown feed is so I'm gonna get some water. I hope my feed comes back up. My SmackDown feed is down at the moment, and I don't know why. All right, I got my water. So the SmackDown feed is still iffy. But why is it still iffy? I don't know. The feed is in like, I don't even know what the hell to call it. Buffering, I guess. That's great. Come on, enough with this buffer and bullshit. You don't like that. You don't like that at all. I guess I'm going to sit here and talk for a minute because the Smackdown feed is buffering and acting up on me, which I don't like, but no, I don't care. Stop with that shit. What is wrong with this? Stop. Just fucking get back to normal here.
Championship. How confident are you about this match?
Why is it buffering? I don't fucking understand. It's friggin' buffering.
The most prestigious title in all of Lucha.
I don't know. I can't for the life of me explain why this fucking thing is buffering, but it's buffering. And it's pissing me off. Oh, I guess we're getting a tag match here. Creep. So, what? Penta and Andrade against the Creeds?
Guess what? You can sell this in the ring.
Apparently. It's like the Creeds against Penta and Andrade. And it's just Andrade. El Grande El Idolo. Why is this thing? I don't know. It's the feed. It's not my. It's not my internet. It's the feed. The feed's being busted as fuck right now. It's not my internet. So. But the feed is not good right now. It's definitely not an internet thing. It's just the feed.
Money in the bank.
Stop buffering.
I became the it girl of WWE,
Which is why you need to stop buffering.
I can see it now. Every single
I'm like hardcore booing right now because this SmackDown feed is fucking, I don't know what it's doing. It's buffer. It's just a bunch of buffering. It's not my internet at all. The internet is working completely fine on everything. It's just the SmackDown feed is buffering like a motherfucker right now, and I don't know why. And not really a good time to do it either. And it is like severely pissing me off. Can the feed start working normal again, please?
Earning her way to Money in the Bank.
Stop fucking buffering, for fuck's sake. This stupid ass feed, bro. It ain't my internet, I can tell you that. So I guess before the match, all the women are coming out here to talk, or stop buffering. God damn it. This is getting irritating as fuck.
Twisted tea, hard iced tea, keep it twisted. Please drink responsibly. On July 12th, a classic returns.
All right, so the six-woman tag match is coming up next.
Tickets on sale next Friday with resale Wednesday.
I think maybe the feed is working again. It seems like it is. So there was just a tiny little lull, but I'll deal with it. So we got Rhea, Steph, Alexa versus Guilia, Naomi, Naomi. Oh, Roxy. So yeah, there we go. 1. Naomi, Julia, and Roxy against Rhea. Yeah, Rhea, Steffi, and Alexa. Mommy and Alexa and Steffi in the ring together is a horny wrestling fan's wet dream. I'm not even talking about the other side either, because that's just the baby faces. I'm not even talking about, like, obviously Julia and Naomi and Roxy, but, like, come on now. I'd imagine the horny wrestling guys are, like, on the babyface side way more. And obviously I'm not going to comment on that because everybody knows my affinity for Stephanie Vaquer. Everybody knows. Yeah, smartass. Yes. I wouldn't say I'm a gooner. That's not really fair. I'm not gooning. I'm just, you know, I'm just a really big fan. She's a phenomenal wrestler. She just also happens to be hot. That's all.
I can't believe we're only 2 weeks away from Fanatics Fest NYC.
Her graps are perfection. That's all. I'm not saying anything weird. That's it.
Ultimate destination for sports fans and collectors. The world's largest gathering of all.
Oh God, not again! Don't do this.
WWE superstars, all the collectibles, all the sports experiences. Undertaker, Charlotte Flair, Rey Mysterio, Bianca Belair. Tickets are on sale now at fanaticsfest.com. That is a campus event. And their opponents, introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi!
Enter 2025's most volatile and unpredictable woman. Yes, proceed with caution. Naomi has grandiose.
This should be good.
Grabbing that briefcase, scaling to the top of the
Sure as hell better be good.
Back to the very top.
And wait, I think she survived the advanced argument most heated of the triple threat qualifiers. Jade and Nia.
That was the match of death. Three absolute monsters competed, and it was Naomi who was victorious.
And her tag team partner from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne. New superstars.
Roxy. Roxy.
The wrestling record set of the Iron Woman from the Royal Rumble, ingratiating herself with Judgment Day and ready for another major step in what has been a sensationally emerging career.
Crazy. Itself for the Judgment Day, much to the annoyance of Liv Morgan, it would seem.
All right, let's go.
Friday Night Smackdown is presented by Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted. Please drink responsibly.
So what, Julia's coming out last?
And their tag team partners from Tokyo, Japan, Guilia.
Apparently. Okay.
Now, we saw Julia earlier getting involved with the Zelina Vega and Piper Niven Bakersville Brawl.
Made it quite clear earlier tonight as the signs of the Women's United States Championship held by Zelina Vega. Of course, should Julia grab the briefcase tomorrow, could potentially cash in on Zelina Vega. All championships of all brands up for grabs. Julia looking to go places.
I mean, that could be a hint about the supposed theory of Solo and using it on Jacob.
Participants in tomorrow's Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
From rivalries aside for one night at least, enemies tomorrow, but tonight, at least two of tomorrow's opponents have to be your friend.
And this match, the six-woman tag team match, presented by Twisted Tea, Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted. Please drink responsibly. Rhea and Stephanie prepare to get us started.
Big new signings on the WWE umbrella, both did major things on NXT, becoming the NXT Women's Champion.
Julia and Steffi.
Of course, McCur actually dethroned Julia. It's a major beat between these two.
And then the hair was dethroned for something. What was a shocking upset?
Oh God, we're gonna start it. We're gonna start again with this shit, aren't we?
On NXT, the NXT Women's title now against JC Mateo.
We're gonna start with the feed crap again. Boy, I need some water. What did I get? Like, not even 10 minutes? Now the feed's gonna go wonky again. Come on, man. Stop.
Storm. Seth.
I don't get it. I don't. I don't get it.
Such focus from the hair.
I literally don't. I literally don't. It's not. It's absolutely not an internet thing. 1000%. It's not the internet. It's the feed.
Roxanne to the rest now. Driving.
See? It's the feed. The feed is off. It's not gone. It's just. It's. I don't know. Well, I don't know what. I don't know what's going on with it. It's like buffering. Shows up for. Had that problem for like 10 minutes and then came back for 10 minutes and now it's buffering again.
Trying to reach for the heavens.
See? Comes back for a few seconds and then buffers again. Like I said, it's absolutely not my internet. Everything is working completely normal. It's just that feed is being wonky, and this is really not a great night for it to be wonky. I'm not gonna lie.
From his place. Off the apron and then correct.
You gotta get this shit off my fucking computer, dog.
Turns her right to the steel steps. 6-woman tag team match.
Come on. Look it up.
Well, it's picturing while the feed doesn't really work well. So I really don't. I don't understand, and it's kind of irritating to the point where I'm going to try to find another one so I can. No. I'm looking for another feed. Fuck you. I'm looking for a new fucking feed because I'm over it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, bad. I'm looking. I'm trying to find a new fucking... No, eat a dick. Jesus fuck me Christ. Yeah, alright, I get it. Thank you. Okay.
Small move by Naomi, if you ask me. Couldn't take it. Naomi wanted to make them herself in danger. Let one of your opponents tomorrow night take all the abuse. Get her softened up. Naomi gets the victory. There is no honor among Money in the Bank participants. Not tonight, and certainly not tomorrow night.
Streaming on Peacock tomorrow, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific from the Intuit Dome, just down the road in LA. And what a show they put on here tonight on Smackdown. Tomorrow's going to be special. As they look up and see the briefcase, that is what they're going after.
Teammates moments ago, these three now eyeing each other warily. The game has changed.
Still to come tonight. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, or as the undisputed champ called them last week, John Cena wannabes, the American Nightmare, the World Heavyweight Champ, face to face with Cena and Logan Paul. The final words before they meet up at Money in the Bank. That is coming up.
I got mad at him. I can't believe this is almost like that. You and Jacob last. You don't trust Jacob after what he did tonight, man? It's okay. Don't worry about him. As long as he follows my man, everything will be okay. Will he follow you, though? JC, my man, you worry too much. Listen, I brought Jacob, okay? He loves me. He does. And by the way, one thing about Jacob, he's not all the way that smart in the head. All right? All this man does is just think about himself. He is literally all gas and no brains.
Uh-oh.
Okay? I got it under control. Let's go handle business. All right?
Oh, Jacob heard it. Jacob heard it. All gas and no brains.
It's time. Pick up.
All right. I think we got our feedback, finally. Jacob heard the no-nos. Jacob heard the no-no. All gas and no brains. He heard it. We gonna have problems. Jacob heard it. All gas and no brains. All right, well, at least I got my feedback for now. That's a good thing. Just keep the feed up for the rest of the show. That's all I'm asking. We don't have long. All gas, no brains. Jacob heard it. Mm-hmm. Kind of like Batista over here in Triple H and them talking shit about him and Flair talking about him when he turned and went after Triple H in the title. Jacob heard it. I am surprised though, like the Money in the Bank participants are like, there's no brawl at the moment. There hasn't been a brawl. Like they're in separate things. Although Seth did attack LA Knight and had a run in with Solo in them, but
Pound the crowd here to sold out Dignity Health Arena in Bakersville. Sign of the night wave.
Cody Rhodes will be up later on tonight, face to face with John Cena. I love Solo, and I know Jacob Black too feels the same way. All gas, no brains, rather you than me. Yeet, Jay Uso likely to be.
oh, Oh.
Grief is not linear. It is not healed by time. It is a festering wound that is continually being ripped open by an echo of a presence that is no more. You don't forget. You can only accept that which cannot be changed. I've watched the tag team division, the loyalty, the trust, the brotherhood. But is that bond unbreakable? From our loss, we have become a family. A ship unshaken by the storm.
I like it.
And yet again, they wanted to forget about us. Ignoring the sacrifice. Dying to the flesh to become one. We return. Not for nostalgia.
Nope.
Not for closure. But to rip open the wound of apathy and take what we are owed. Your brotherhood will be tested. The time for repentance has passed. Accept your condemnation. Your brotherhood will be tested. Accept your condemnation. We will not be forgotten.
Oh my God. Listen, that's that you guys built this tag. There is no reason for us to take the fall from quickly promote the Wyatt. Look, guys, look, I know we're all afraid, okay? Roxanne, you're not fun. For the city, we need those guns. And DIY, you cannot do this yourselves. Guys, let's forget about this stuff in these tag team sections. Just 1 second. Think about it. We have a bigger problem on our hands. There's Wyatt 6.
Look, man, we ain't get to work we at by being scared. The Wyatts want the smoke, they can get it. Y'all must have forgot. We're the real boogeymen around here.
Yeah, nice try. We ain't forgetting about those tag team titles. And look, you know the Wyatts been busy. But look, they cost us our shot at the tag team titles a couple of weeks ago. And they might seem on the ground. Hey, here's it. You're right. And we are undefeated on Smackdown. So I think we should teach the Wyatts a lesson. See, that's a great idea. Go get it, boys. That's a great idea. You second that. How cool. You know, we can't stand the three of you. You're going to get what's coming to you. But for right now, we're going to put that on the back burner because we want to get our hands on the Wyatts too. Yeah, let's not forget who the veterans are around here. It's us. We set the standard. So if anyone's going to bring the fight to the Wyatts, it's going to be us. Okay. Another great idea. Sure you did. Thank you all for your input.
Look at this.
Finally, the Smackdown tag division.
See, there's direction. People complain about direction. The Wyatts literally mentioned the tag division. They're coming after it. Cool. That's what we want. I have no problem with it. That means the tag division is going to be friggin' excellent. They all want a piece of each other, but they're all afraid of the Wyatts. That's a story. Good. Everybody who complains about story, lack of story, there's a goddamn story right there. The Wyatts are scary. The Wyatts want to target the tag division and probably win the belts. The rest of the division is freaked and doesn't want to deal with them, but will if they have to, but they all want to deal with each other. There's the story. It's simple, but it makes sense, and it works. The tag division is going to be great. That's going to be great. I'm totally okay with that. They're getting mic, they're getting TV time, they're all getting promo time. They all don't like each other, but they all kind of have a common enemy right now. I like it. Let's go with it. Y'all complain about story. There's the Wyatts gave you a reason. There you go. And they all saw it, and they all got to do something about it while they deal with each other. There's a story. There you go. Considering where the tag division has been the last couple of months, you've actually got some long-term booking. There you go.
The man says when she wins, she demands that Lyra raises Lynch's hand. Intercontinental Championship tomorrow.
That's the problem.
Rhea Bloody Ripley got the bragging rights moments ago here on Smackdown. Will it be deja vu tomorrow as she competes against Raquel, Bliss, Naomi, Perez, and Julia in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Now, things have gotten real interesting tonight when you think about tomorrow's men's Money in the Bank ladder match, because we saw LA Knight earlier. Seth Rollins and company attacked him. So tomorrow, there is the lineup for the men's ladder match with LA Knight, Penta, Andrade, Seth Rollins, Grande Americano, and Solo Sikoa.
And the despicable duo of John Cena and Logan Paul have a stated claim that they want to ruin wrestling. Not so fast, says the QB, Cody Rhodes, and main event, Jade.
There you go.
Tomorrow night at Money in the Bank from Los Angeles.
They will have their final face-off coming up in just a little bit. What a day tomorrow. Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank.
Penta and Andrade against the Creeds. God damn, I gotta pee. Last pee before the show ends, I promise.
I wonder how that signature struck would look with a Money in the Bank briefcase coming off. Now, Penta.
I don't know how it would look, but it would certainly feel pretty damn good if you are Penta, who has set the world ablaze in 2025, and that could be his crowning moment.
If his signature Penta driver on Chad able to make it to Money in the Bank.
The world has just got loose crazy at the moment, and this guy might be the one leading the entire charge, and I don't say that lightly. Absolutely mind-blowing every time he's on our screens.
Teaming up with Andrade to face American Made. That's next.
Ever gotten your dad a Father's Day gift and wondered if he actually liked it? That's gonna be a tough read. As a gift guide, I think I can help. You'd look great in any of these. Definitely use these. That color. So many options. So now you don't have to wonder.
Damn commercials.
You'll see it. Right here. On his face. This Father's Day, let Macy's be your guide to gifting.
Ridiculous. No, sir, I don't like it. I agree with you. Actually, I agree with you. That's heat. I'm with it. Shit, come on, bring it on. I mean, it's 10:20. They could literally do this match and then string out to that confrontation, and you might have everybody come out, and that's your show because it's 20 after 10 now. You don't got that much more time, including this commercial break and whatever other commercial breaks they take, which I'm guessing there's probably 2 more. You've got 30 some minutes left, and you've got this, and
A lot about the happenings this weekend in LA, but what about what's coming your way July?
what the fuck, bro?
WWE. You get unrivaled access and an unforgettable experience. Find your package at onlocationeXp.com/WWE. And its tag team partners from Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds.
Andrade. Although I guess technically you do this. This may not last very long. You get the final segment, and then you might have another segment where the tag division calls out the Wyatts.
Oh, how great is it to have Triple H's Del Pequeno here. Tomorrow, the massive showdown with Chad Gable and a very interested observer for this tag team match. Great reception for the Kingdom.
Well, you call it right. I would argue that my Kingdom is here up to no good. There's absolutely no reason why my Kingdom should be showing his presence when American made are here to do business.
And their opponents, accompanied by Chad Gable from the Ohio Valley, with a combined weight of 495 pounds. Brutus Creed and Julius Creed, American made. Recently saw Brutus and Julius try to secure the World Tag Team Championship. That was on Monday Night Raw. New Day were crafting that. Oh! Wasting no time! Penta and Andrade.
I mean, the fellas, they call it wasting no time. I call it a cheap shot.
Right to business. Remember how he hit this shot backstage a little earlier tonight.
Okay. All right.
The bell has no problem. Until Texas, you going to defend this?
Crowd seems to love it here.
Bunch of sickos, that's why.
We are underway. There's the bell as as Andrade looks to get the best.
That sounded like the Penta chant, but
Presumably, it's Brutus that is legal, not surprisingly, in invades. Furious Creed looking for a little payback. But things are looking bleak right from the off for the Creed brothers.
Andrade. Oh, and the running double knees.
The Creeds haven't had a chance. They've been beaten from pillar to post in the top. And unsurprisingly, Chad Gable on the outside is absolutely outright.
As he tags Penta. And Penta delivers right to the sternum. And now the one for Brutus. And favorites. Tomorrow's Money in the Bank ladder match. Penta and Andrade.
Running good right now. We saw what happened earlier between Roxanne, Perez, and Naomi, who were supposed to be tagging together. They fell apart real quick.
the Seths come out and attack them too. Penta and Andrade.
Now, but the Creed brothers have managed to swing the momentum. They spoke too soon.
And
Trying to team up with Penta.
American made, because come on, we all know.
Way out of that compromise situation at that point.
Durability of Penta. To go with all the other
Oh no, don't do.
attributes that this luchador possesses. So, for the Creed brothers from the word go,
Andrade up top.
nothing is going right for promotion.
Oh! Did you just see the stepping stone? Running, launching, big knee from Julius.
I'll tell you right now, that's nothing less than Andrade deserved.
That was sensational from Julius Creed.
I feel the need. The need.
His brother was down on all fours, and he just launched off of his back to turn his match around.
How well has Master Chad Gable got this crew trained?
The Creeds finding a way. Gable's loving it.
Airwick's cordless essential business users perfectly portable fragrance is for the type of person who's always inviting friends to.
All right, we got picture in picture at least. Does Seth come out and take them out? Do they come out at the end and attack Jey and by proxy Cody? I mean that just tell. I mean if that's what happens, that just tells me Seth is not winning. He's gonna get screwed. I already have my thoughts, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it like at the end of the stream, do the predictions. I might do like a quick short, like under a minute, and just give quick predictions. I might do that. Surprisingly, for a SmackDown, very few food commercials. I usually half of them are for food. They haven't really been. Not that that Domino's commercial didn't make me hungry, because it did, because now I'm hungry. But what am I at? All right, about 2.5. Lordy, Lordy, can we get back to the show?
Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you on Friday Night Smackdown. Tomorrow it is Money in the Bank at the Dome in LA. Penta's going to be a part of it, but right now he's on the other side of where he doesn't want to be as the Creed's been getting the best of him, and he's looking for the tag of fellow Money in the Bank participant Penta.
5 minutes solid on beatdown, heading the way of Andrade.
Oh, and here comes Penta. Cross body from the heavens that was. Penta revving the engine big time here.
In that top gear with an astonishing series of moves like only he can.
Penta and Andrade greatly bothered by Chad Gable earlier backstage. And now looking to get the best of Gable's American made.
There is.
Chad Gable has had countless problems with luchadors on the past few months.
It's like I'm getting a headache.
Are supposed to be punishing two of the best, but it's all going south.
You can see Penta looking over. As now he's got a deal with Gable. Gable's trying to rip his mask off. Gable's trying to rip his mask off.
Kingo, who isn't supposed to be in the match, now attacking Gable once again.
A Kingo won't have any of that. The Belly looks at honor. They're going to meet up tomorrow on Cruise the Line for Triple H's Never Championship. Meanwhile, back in the ring, the roll-up and the kick-out.
Gable and Kingo have cleared out of here. Security dealing with that now. The match continuing.
Oh, back elbow on Julius. On Brutus. As Julius struggles to his feet, he receives a back elbow as well. Mexican Destroyer. Penta with the Destroyer and the ring. Here I am. Andrade. That was awesome by these two. Tomorrow they'll be 2 of the 6 in Money in the Bank.
Friendship gets put aside because the prize is so low.
Uh-oh.
Remember how we started with Seth Rollins and Ron Breaker and Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman and Seth declaring, I will have total control over this entire industry with what happens tomorrow.
On LA night, got a severe beatdown earlier tonight. He, of course, is in the Money in the Bank matchup with Seth Rollins tomorrow, as are these two. And they suddenly go from celebration to extreme concern for Andrade and Penta. The winners are certainly, and they need nowhere to hide.
2 of Seth Rollins' team rivals for the Money in the Bank briefcase tomorrow are surrounded, and here they go. Bronson Reed and Ron Breaker and Seth Rollins trying to get the best of Penta and Andrade.
Well, listen, it's clear it's a combination of intimidation plus softening on the field for Seth freaking Rollins and Paul Heyman has had a major masterstroke putting this game plan together.
This is Morgan softening up. Look at Ron Breaker go as he spears Andrade.
One thing's for sure.
Oh!
Andrade.
Senton they go about this business now?
It's about stacking the deck. It's about guaranteed victory. That is how
He's not.
the money in the bank break.
I think I'm telling you, he's getting screwed tomorrow, or he's going to win and get screwed on, cash in on Monday and get screwed. Watch.
As officials are coming ringside to try to clean things up, but the damage has been done to Penta and Andrade.
Interesting. Well, there's nobody left because they're not attacking El Grande Americano. That's Gable. He's already gone. So they've basically taken everybody out of the match. He just hasn't actually attacked Solo. He threatened Solo. He took out LA Knight. He took out Andrade and Penta. El Grande Americano is like an afterthought because Gable's gone with Vikingo. That's it. He's dealt with everybody that's in the match. Like I said, I'm going to call it at the end, or I might put up a short, but I'm going to call it. LA Knight is winning money. I think LA Knight's winning the briefcase tomorrow, but if he does, Seth's going to get screwed by someone. If he does win the briefcase, he's going to cash in on Monday and fail because of the same someone. And that someone is Roman Reigns. Calling it. I am calling my shot. I'm pointing at the rafters. That's what's going to happen. Roman's screwing Seth tomorrow, or he's going to cause him to fail his cash in on Monday. Roman's going to stop him. For now. Calling it. What time is it? 10:40? I don't know. If you do entrances and another commercial break, literally those four guys, that's it. That's the end of your show. You have about 20 minutes. You could do entrances and a commercial break between, and then have them have their war words, a brawl, an attack, whatever it might be, and that's it.
Incredible circumstances that just took place here the night before Money in the Bank.
Yea, though we walk through the sold-out hellhole of Baker's bitches. We fear not the future, because, ladies and gentlemen, like it or not, we are the future. See, I don't understand why you would boo that. Seth freaking Rollins told you even before WrestleMania what this industry was becoming. Seth Rollins told you what would happen at WrestleMania, and it happened. Seth Rollins told you we would get Roman Reigns.
get that? Don't you understand that Seth Rollins is the vanguard of the future of this industry? That we are the vanguard of the destiny of WWE? Sit there and do all you want. Tomorrow night, Seth freaking Rollins becomes, once again, Mr. Money in the Bank. And then, when he does, at his leisure, at his discretion, when he damn well feels like it, it will be who, what, where, and when. Because we all know the why. The why is to solidify the power that comes with the title. And Seth freaking Rollins will then propel this entire industry into a future that is a vision all of his own. And for me, the greatest honor of my professional and personal life, when I get to stand here in this ring and say, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, the defending,
Adrenaline. Yeah, out the blood, wait for me to start the show. At the curtain lights go off and home. Ah.
You just listen to this crowd here in Bakersville. The support, the belief that they give and they have in the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Okay, this is interesting.
absolute figurehead on Smackdown, Cody Rhodes, apparently taking a big view of the antics of this trio of invaders from Raw. Well, this is a very dangerous position for Cody Rhodes to put himself in, judging by what we've already witnessed over the past couple of hours.
The fan-acknowledged quarterback of the industry, QB1, Cody Rhodes. The Ying in Southern California. Show makes his way to the ring the night before the intense tag team matchup. As Seth Rollins just threw the microphone down. As a sold-out Dignity Health Arena is running that E-Way.
A sight, a feeling, an energy, an atmosphere that is simply unparalleled. Arenas around the world coming up.
Oh, they're leaving the ring. They're not even really interacting. They didn't even interact. They just stared at each other. Interesting. Okay. Cody, Jey, Cena, Logan. Outro. Okay. We're almost done. Yeah, they're out. So, yeah, that's all right. I don't really think there's a ton they got to say before they probably brawl and end the show, but sure. Yeah, comfy. Doing the show. I don't know. Ugh. Oh, thank God we're almost done. I gotta do this again tomorrow. Even earlier for Money in the Bank. Doing. Time is it? 10:48. Yeah, they got enough time. They're not doing another commercial break. You got less than 10 minutes left, so you're not doing a commercial. So this is it. Logan and Cena come out. They talk for a couple minutes. They probably brawl. There's your end. Although I could see Seth and them coming back out to attack.
First time Smackdown here at Bakersville since 2018, and it's a sold-out Dignity Health Arena that's been yeeting and yeeting and yeeting. Night before Money in the Bank, when Cody and Jey are going to team up and take on John Cena and Logan Paul. So, Bakersville. want to talk about? Talk about Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Talk about the Into a Dome. Talk about main event Jey Uso.
Yeet.
Talk about our opponents, John Cena. And his tag team partner, Logan Paul.
Okay.
What did he say to you last week, Jay? It was rather aggressive. I know what he said to me. He said I tried too hard. He called me desperate.
Cena sucks. Cena sucks. Cena sucks.
He called me desperate, which I found rather bold coming from John Cena. I mean, we all saw you dance your way on the Kai Sinat's live stream. How do you do, fellow kids? We saw you 1 second kicking a man in the nuts, the next second begging for forgiveness on X. Seeing you stand in the ring with Logan Paul in 2025 is like seeing Michael Hayes standing next to the Hardy Boys. Let's talk about desperate.
Oh. Deep cut.
And desperate is WrestleMania 41, throwing away 20 years of goodwill so that you can have your record-setting title. Jade, tomorrow is not about the World Championship. It's not about the WWE Championship. It's a showdown. What do you call that, Jay?
Eat down.
I call that a beatdown. One time, one time. 4 runs. One more.
Yeet. John Cena sucks. Oh, I don't like that one at all. I mean, it's Laker colors. I get it, but because of LA, but I don't love it. Your boy's so hot, you never see me in the next man sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole plan. Lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. Cena sucks. Go Cena sucks. $10.54. You got. Are they gonna overrun again by a couple minutes? Good crowd for not being a ton of people. They're hot.
greatest of all time. The ever seen 17. Gracing Bakersville with his presence one last time. He is the last real champion, John Cena. Logan Paul, big right hand, lands flush to Jey Uso. Crossroads was set up and then he gets attacked with the title. And now goes Jey. Oh, he's got him up for an attitude adjustment. Cena delivers on Uso. Hey.
Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes walk straight into his lap.
Oh, no.
Pulverizer.
Logan Paul came in on the back end of that ring introduction. And now he's climbing up top.
Logan Paul a little overexcited.
Front splash on Cody Rhodes.
That's a major height. Major impact, and it's not done yet.
And Cena drags Uso into position.
Kicking the garbage out of the ring. What a despicable duo.
Take a good look. No one is coming to save you. I've been telling you this for a half of a year. Your dream of what the WWE is will be ruined. This is your future. I take this home. He takes that to the top. The last real champion and the moment maker. The one of one. The inevitable future face of the WWE.
Damn, he's putting Logan over hard right there. Pause.
Bakersfield, humble yourselves for the humblest. The future world heavyweight champion, Logan Paul.
Not that future.
Logan Paul came into the ring with brass knuckles to deliver that right hand.
I don't like him, but you cannot argue the effectiveness of what I've done yet.
And Cena throws Cody into the ring. And Logan goes out to grab Jey. And an attitude adjustment on Rhodes. And the damage is being done. They're less than 24 hours away from meeting up at Money in the Bank in a tag team match. Oh, he does it again.
The biggest right hand in the game.
You can't handle the truth.
Wow.
You want our truth. Our truth is right here, staring you in the face. And that's not a damn thing you or anyone who fights for you can do about it. You hypocrites chant for truth. You are all pathetic liars.
True. Standing for true, want the truth.
This is why you're losers.
Wow.
Take a good look because it's my last time here in Bakersfield. And remember these words. Winners write the history books. Ladies and gentlemen, your future champion and the last real champion. Logan Paul with Jade's World Heavyweight Championship. Cena and Paul tomorrow. And Money in the Bank meeting up with the two guys who are laid out right now. Cody and Jey show. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, streaming out Peacock tomorrow this Monday.
Okay, well, there you go. By logical booking, that means Cena and Logan Paul are going to lose. And I suspect probably at Night of Champions you're going to get Cody and both Usos against Cena, Logan, and Travis Scott. And then Jimmy will probably eat the pin and they get their win back. Probably. That's just what I think. But, I mean, as far as a go-home show, I mean, no complaints. Integrating Seth and Heyman and Braun and Bronson into this show jacked it up tremendously. Building the momentum of the three big. I mean, I'm not taking away from Becky and Lyra because that's going to be a good match, but they didn't really talk about it much other than it's happening because they weren't on the show. But the show was the Money in the Bank competitors doing their thing, and Seth and his group taking them all out except for Gable because he's got Vikingo at Worlds Collide tomorrow and then the Money in the Bank match. But they just basically took out everybody and said, we don't care what Raw, SmackDown, we don't care. No one's stopping us. And they did it tonight. They proved it tonight. They just didn't attack Cody. But the Wyatts, Bo did a video, a little VHS tape thing, saying his thing and saying that the tag division is their target. Like, booking it, that's their target. And all of them were watching. And all of them were, like, freaked out. And then, like, okay, well, we're going to take them on. Story. You got story. But, like I said, I think the women's Money in the Bank. I mean, Becky's beating Lyra. She's going to cheat. Probably beat her down after the fact. Bayley's going to return. Night of Champions are going to get Becky and Bayley, and then you're going to get some kind of triple Evolution. You might get a triple threat. Evolution, you get a triple threat for the Intercontinental title. Then you maybe do Becky Lyra Part 3 at SummerSlam. Or you get Becky and Bayley at well, you could get, I don't know. I mean, there's going to be, Becky's going to win, like, at Night of Champions. You got Evolution, and then you got SummerSlam. There's going to be some combination there. You could get Becky and Bayley and at Night of Champions, and then you could get a triple threat at Evolution, and then Becky, Lara 3 at SummerSlam, and Lara gets the belt back, and you could turn Bayley, and Becky can move on. Probably. Women's Money in the Bank, Naomi wins. I just don't. Rhea doesn't need it. Rhea can go for the title whenever she wants. Rhea's made. Stephanie doesn't need it yet. Julia doesn't need it yet. Clearly, Julia's going after Zelina, and she's going to get it. So, Naomi's going to win. And then the tag match, Cody and Jey are winning. Simple as that. Especially with this logical booking, with them getting beat down tonight, they're going to win tomorrow. The men's match, there's two ways this is going to go. It's simple. There's two ways this is going to go. LA Knight is winning the briefcase, and Seth is going to get screwed by Jay, could be Jay, Sammy, Punk, for sure Punk, for sure. I don't know about Jay, but could be all three, possibly. And Roman. I think Roman shows up and screws Seth tomorrow. But the other possibility is Seth wins the briefcase and he cashes it in on Monday on that huge show on Monday, the huge Monday Night Raw in Phoenix on Monday. Jey versus Gunther. Seth cashes in, and then Roman screws him out of the win and costs him the briefcase and the shot, and he fails. It's going to be one of those two. I'm just calling it now. You know, that's how it's going to go. But overall, fun SmackDown. You included all the Money in the Bank participants. Amazing how much better a show could be when you pretend there's no brand split and you get, you know, the ladies from Raw. You get Seth and his group on, and Jay and Logan on the show, and Penta. See how much better the show is? I mean, like, logical booking, good flow, nothing really sucked. Even the Zelina Piper match, little mini street fight, wasn't bad. Like, nothing sucked. It was all good. Hopefully this carries forward, because obviously tomorrow's going to be a good show. So, but I think that's probably enough for me for tonight. I'm going to save myself for tomorrow. Big show tomorrow. You know, like and subscribe if you haven't. If you're watched or you watch after, like and subscribe. Follow the socials, Commentary Position on Instagram, at TCP Wrestling on Twitter, X, whatever. Follow me on Twitter at Tony the Real. Follow PTP _99 there, and TikTok. Follow me on TikTok at Gino's Game, although I don't use it a lot, but you can follow me there. You can follow me on Instagram, Original Goat P, if you want to follow me there. Interact. Let's talk. That's fine. But other than that, I think I'm going to call it a night. Good SmackDown. I made my predictions for tomorrow. We'll see if I'm right again, because I usually am right. But we'll see how that goes. And yeah, you all have a really good night, and hope you enjoyed the show. And I will see you before 7 tomorrow for Money in the Bank. Until then, have a good night. Stay blessed, everybody.